Alright, uninvited guests, please let it be problem solver. I want my Aru. You can never have volume 1 without problem solver, baby. Please. Who the hell are you? Highlander? Ugh, the dust is getting in my throat. Whoa, holy, the NPCs are going hard. This the last one? Should be. Why did they have to schedule a cargo transport now of all times? These storage rooms haven't been touched in ages. Seriously though, what's this place even for? I guess they store inscriptions about academic industrial cooperation? Whatever that means. It's for important documents. These ancient things are important? They wouldn't be sitting here collecting 10 inches of dust if that were true. Doesn't matter either way. Let's just get this over with. The boxes in that corner are marked for disposal. Remember Trip Trap Train? Trip Trap Train? Did I actually have any? What? I remember Trip Trap Train, but are you sure? Maybe we should open them up and double check. It'll be fine. We're on a tight schedule, so go set a move on. If you say move! The shelves are gonna fall! How did the supports break? What did you do? Me? I didn't even touch it! Are they dead? Oh, they're fine. Whoa, that was a close one. How does a metal shelf just snap like that? More importantly, how are you going to clean all this up? Huh? What's this? Ugh, I can't believe this. What are you looking at? I don't know. A document that fell out of one of the boxes. A sales contract of some kind? From Abydos High School. Sales contract? What? Wait, that's important for sure. For sure that was important. Oh! We're back to the past? I think. Whoa! Nonomi looks so pretty. Do the others also have... Wait, is this really the past or the present? I think it's the present, right? Is this the place? Wait! Nephthys? Nephthys? Wait! Not... Wait. Okay, so we are at the past now, right? Nonomi's family? But then... That student must be the vice president. Wait, Nephthys? So where is Nephthys then? Private middle school too. She's still persevering. Oh, persevering. All by herself, but why? Huh? Damn, girl. I think Hoshino can still see you. I thought someone was there. Must have been my imagination. Ah, must have been the wind. Okay. that was too close. I heard she's a generational talent and all that, but how'd she notice me? Generational talent? What else did you hear? I heard that Hoshino... Whoa, she's so cool. Hoshino's so cool. Wow, you know my name too? She's so cool. She has that aura with her, chat. About that, you see... Sneak Zero. You never wondered where did Nonomi get her credit card? So, I mean, I always knew Nonomi was rich. But I thought it was like from her parents. I never realized she was like... I never realized she went to Nephthys. I didn't even know that existed until now. You know me, but I don't know you. What's your business here? Nothing? Are you a spy? Who sent you? State your affiliation in here. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. You might be older than me, but I won't go easy on you. She's so chill. She's so chill. Me? No, I'm not. Wait, I know that school emblem. Yep, I'm from the Abydos district too. And I'm actually younger than you. I'm graduating middle school this year. You? A middle schooler? You look way older than me. Alright, I know where I've seen it. Nephthys Private Middle School. Yep, that's me. That doesn't explain much though. The Nephthys main office left the district ages ago. And all affiliated schools along with it. Wait! So Abydos was with Nephthys? So wait, no. Abydos used to be Nephthys. But then Nephthys left because of the desertification. But Abydos remained. Right? Am I getting this right? We're scheduled to close after my graduation. Oh, I'll be the last graduating class? Oh. That's why she's here. Okay. Nephthys Private Middle School. An elite private school owned and operated by the Nephthys Group. Oh, there we go, Nephthys Group. I get it now. I did hear that the Nephthys Group successor was around middle school age. So, why haven't you left the district yet, Izayoi Nonomi? Oh damn, she already knows her name. Taking one last tour before you leave? Doesn't matter either way, I guess. Oh, what's the infamous Nephthys Group's precious little daughter? Wait! So she's like the daughter of the... Oh my god! Okay, it makes sense now. It makes sense why she's rich. What's the infamous Nephthys Group's precious little daughter bothering me for? Or are you after the school? If Nephthys is trying to come after the school, their little successor is going to find out just how easily Holy, she's so cool. She's so cool. I would believe her. I could believe Hoshido could smash a Halo. I'm sorry. No, she ran away. I thought everyone knew that. I didn't know that. I didn't know, like, Nephthys and Abydos were the same. I went a little too far. I didn't know that. I always knew Nonomi was rich. I always knew that. She flexed it in volume 1. Chapter 1, I mean. She flexed it hard. I always knew that. I just didn't knew Nonomi was from Nephthys. The Nephthys Group. Can you explain already, Ayane? What's with this Nephthys thing buying up our bonds? That's... Well, oh, that's why she's sad! Saint Nephthys Company, or Nephthys Group. Well, that's a cool logo, though. Well, I mean, it's just triangles, but hey, it still looks cool. It's a business that started out in Abydos and grew like crazy. It was one of the most successful companies in all of Kibodos at one point. But then they fell off, baby. You're underestimating Abydos' influence from before. She's right. Abydos was the best of the best. Once upon a time, we were a force to be reckoned with. Oh my god, we were an academy with a rich history. The strongest students and the best education. Ooh, I wanna know who the students were at the time. Like, I understand, like, Yume, Hoshino as well, but I also wanna know who. I wanna know who other students, strongest students Nonomi's talking about. Please, Nexon, give us lore, more lore. Like, more past from the Abydos. Well, then the sandstorms happened and you know the rest. You could also imagine, I guess, that some students who are in different schools now were from the Abydos schools, right? Like, I don't know, like, let's just say hypothetically, imagine Hina was, I don't think Hina would fit. Let's imagine Irie, right? Irie was enrolled in Abydos once upon a time. The sandstorms happened, the certification. She was like, alright, where else would I go? I can't go to Abydos, so I would like to go to Trinity. That would be such a cool reveal. But I kind of also want it to be a new character. I don't know, it could just be me. And during the golden age, the Saint Nephthys Company flourished right alongside Abydos High School. I agree, Hiki, I agree. But the sand wouldn't stop coming. The desertification of the district bled us dry, and Nepthys came tumbling down along with Abydos. The Trans-Desert Railway was a desperate attempt to bring in more commerce to the area, but it was too late. The venture nearly bankrupted them. Business came to a screeching halt, and Nepthys spread their money too thin trying to make up for it. The result was an economic collapse that Abydos, well, it simply couldn't recover from. The Abydos Student Council did the best to offset the fallout, but both students and residents left Abydos in a mass exodus. And after all that, Nepthys decided to cut its losses. The company sold off all its business interests and left Abydos behind. Them's the breaks. By the time I started my first year, Nepthys was just a bad memory. Oh wait, it's Hoshino speaking now. So you're telling me our district got totally screwed because of Nepthys' greed? Hold your horses, Serika. They were one piece in a long domino of disasters. It's okay, Hoshino. She's entirely correct. Nepthys took a dangerous risk, and it was Abydos that paid the consequences. Nepthys was the final nail in the coffin that entombed Abydos. Ooh, wait, Serika isn't aware, right? Like, Nonomi's the daughter? Damn. It was the core of Abydos' downfall, the antagonist in the story. Ooh, I really hope Nonomi isn't like blaming herself for this though. There we go, there's a reveal. And my family was its founder. Damn, she just realized that now. But what? Ooh, even Hoshino's smugged about it. Yes, I'm the successor to the Saint Nepthys group. Princess Nonomi! I sort of knew. You did, Ayane? You didn't tell me this entire time? No, it was just from the context clues. Her gold card was the initial indicator, but then... The Trans-Desert Railway was the project that accelerated the downfall of Abydos. Volume F moment, okay. If we can use it to save the world, there would be nothing more gratifying for me. And when Nonomi was able to access the railway system, that essentially confirmed it for me. So I was the only one who didn't know? What about Hoshino and Shiriko? Ooh, plot twist. They also knew. Yep, okay, good. Shiriko didn't know either. But why would you hide that this whole time? Well, sorry, that was super insensitive of me. I guess it's not the easiest thing to just bring up out of nowhere. No worries, Serika. And at the end of the day, you stayed. You had every reason to leave with Nepthys, but you stayed this whole time. Oh, there's more to that smile. I'm sorry, there's probably more to that smile. I'm dissecting this way too much, but I feel like there was more. With that said, I'll present the facts of the case. The Kaiser Corporation sold off 45% of Abydos' bonds to the black market today. Kaiser likely exorbitant profit with these sales. And we now have a huge increase in creditors. Hang on, I need to check something. Okay, we're good. I've confirmed that Nepthys brought up all the derivative bonds that were previously loaned out using Abydos' industrial facilities as collateral, at 4 to 5 times its original value, no less. Which begs the question as to why? I'll have to look into it. Would you be able to look at the collateral rights for the derivative bonds Nepthys purchased? Yes, let me see. Collateral appears to include the following: development rights, ownership of specific facilities and infrastructure, as well as ancillary facilities. Essentially everything except real estate. That's expected. Kaiser would let go of that so easily. Do you know which facilities were included? I saw it somewhere here. Infrastructure for transportation and its subsidiary facilities. when did we have a transportation stuff left over? Oh, Hoshino seems to have an idea. The Trans-Desert Railway. What? There's nothing else in the district that fits the description. But that doesn't make sense. Why would they buy a project they left rot in the desert? For 5 times the price they sold it for. It makes no sense on a business level. There has to be a motive we're not seeing. What could they possibly be trying to achieve? It's incomprehensible. I can't think of a single justification. But wait, what if... Please don't say crypto. What if they found an oil reservoir deep under the construction sites? Well, it's not crypto, but hey, I'll take it. No chance, Erica. If that were even remotely possible, Abydos wouldn't be a ghost town right now. Okay, well, what if it's kind of super rare gem? Or element? Maybe they found germanium. You're as silly as you are adorable, Serica. I promise this desert's been squeezed of every last drop of value it could possibly hold. Ooh, imagine, right? The hidden mineral Yume was talking about in the prologue shows back later in this chapter. They stumble upon that mineral. Oh my god, that would be so peak writing. It's the Chekhov's gun moment. They gave us that hint of like Yume and Hoshino digging the desert. They never found it. They never found it, by the way. They never found the mineral. So what if they never found it back then, but Hoshino, Shirako, Serika, Ayane, and Nonome, they find it. They find the mineral Hoshino and Yume was trying to find decades ago, or maybe just years ago. That would be so good. I don't know. That's just me, by the way. But, well, it's not like anyone else is coming up with an explanation. It really is the million-dollar question. Oh. The emergency alarm? But what happened? There's been explosions within the district. Intruders! Kaiser? Is it Kaiser? It doesn't appear so. They're not targeting any buildings or causing any particular destruction. Controlled detonations, maybe? Were they near the excavation site? It doesn't appear so. Wait! One moment. I found them! What? It appears that they're... Problem solver! That's not my problem solver. Never mind. It's the twins! Nozomi and Hikari! Yeah! That felt great. Damn, it's literally Mutsuki with green hair. I cannot. Whoa, that's cool. Highlander. That looks so cool.